Okay, friends, so it's all new this year, and Apple has relaunched the HomePod, a Siri-enabled smart speaker, after discontinuing its original version in 2021.
The new HomePod.
I wanna fold myself inside.
The new model has a similar layout and size, but is now stouter and comes in a new color, midnight. The touch surface has been inset, and the display covers the entire circle. Additionally, the power cable is now removable, and two new sensors have been added, a temperature sensor and a humidity sensor. The sound recognition feature alerts the user's phone if it hears an alarm or smoke detector. The HomePod also has streaming radio capabilities, allowing it to be used as a music hub. The biggest change is the reduction of tweeters and microphones, down to 5 and 4, respectively, but the price tag has also been lowered by $50. Despite the reduction, the HomePod still offers crisp, balanced, and distortion-free sound and uses computational audio to adjust based on room shape and location. Two HomePods can also be paired together for an enhanced audio experience. So sit back, relax as we dive a little deeper. My name is Frimps, and this is Apple News Update. Apple initially launched the HomePod in 2018 as a $350 Siri-powered smart speaker known for its high-quality sound and sturdy build. However, sales were not as expected, leading Apple to decrease the price to $300. Despite its premium features, the HomePod only achieved a market share of 6% in the home smart speaker market. In response to this, Apple introduced the HomePod Mini, a smaller and more affordable version of the original HomePod, priced at $99. The HomePod, which was discontinued in 2021, is back and better than ever. After much anticipation from fans of the several key updates, set improved version of the HomePod. Despite its familiar appearance, there are several key updates that set this iteration apart from its predecessor. One of the most noticeable changes is the updated design. The new HomePod retains the same layout and size as the previous model, but it is a little stouter, with slightly different proportions. Additionally, it now comes in a new color, midnight, which replaces the original space gray. The touch surface is roughly the same size as before, but it's inset this time, and the display covers the entire circle, making it more vibrant. Apple has also made improvements to the HomePod's sound quality. While it's hard to quantify objectively, the new model has a pretty similar bass response to the previous generation. However, the mids are a little bit better, as are the higher frequencies. This means that the new HomePod sounds better overall compared to the first generation. Another improvement is the power cable, which was a source of frustration for many first-generation HomePod users. This time, Apple has listened to the feedback and made the power cable fully removable, designed to be removed, so that it can be hidden behind a desk or table when setting up the HomePod. If you decide to buy one, keep in mind that, like its predecessor, the white HomePod might leave stains on your furniture. Inside, a temperature sensor and a humidity sensor have been included, which is a useful function. You may use Siri to acquire an exact temperature measurement indoors or outside.
Hey Siri, what's the temperature in here?
78 degrees.
As if the city took one look at me.
This may also be linked to other smart home gadgets. When you're not at home, the HomePod's new sound recognition technology, which can recognize smoke alarms and send a notification to your phone, might be useful. It's worth remembering that the $99 HomePod Mini already has these sensors, which were activated with the newest software update, along with sound recognition and Bluetooth compatibility. The HomePod and HomePod Mini may now function as a media hub. The reduction of 2 tweeters and 2 microphones in the new HomePod resulted in a cheaper price tag. The updated HomePod retains the same woofer but adds 5 tweeters and 4 far-field microphones. It still sounds fantastic. It maintains its crisp, balanced, and undistorted sound throughout a wide range of settings and intensities, which is crucial. Even at low volumes, you can hear the woofer's thump and the deep sub-bass rumbling, which is wonderful. It also uses computational audio to change the sound depending on its proximity to a wall. You're probably near a wall if you're plugging it into an outlet. It determines its position as well as the shape of the space and then adjusts. And by connecting 2 of them, you can create a stereo pair that delivers significantly more sound than it looks. It even has a full Dolby Atmos setup. I'm not sure whether this is a real-world arrangement, but they sound nice enough that you could get away with this with no subwoofer and a smaller space. That's how amazing they sound. As a result, it's breathtaking. It's a feat of audio engineering. If you want to utilize them as a stereo pair, it must be the same speaker. So you can't mix and match 2 HomePod Minis, 2 second-generation models, or 2 first-generation models. And I heard a lot of people question why Apple doesn't allow you to combine them. Doesn't that make any sense? Let us now talk about the price. And in essence, this is the same notion that failed in the previous models. It's still a pricey premium audio device with Siri. If you just want it to be a speaker for your iPhone and Apple, it's halfway between a good and a really bad device. It's incredible. It's the best. Clearly, it offers excellent sound quality and the ability to roam about the room while still sounding terrific. The ability to instantly connect to and broadcast from your iPhone far-field microphones can hear you from across the room at almost any level. But this is still even if it's a bad smart speaker, it will refuse to make Spotify its default music app. It still can't connect to anything that isn't an iPhone or an AirPlay-enabled device, and it can't be used as a standalone Bluetooth speaker. There is still no hacked audio available. It still lacks a panel that can display background information such as running timers or tells you anything. Finally, it's still a Siri speaker, which is significantly limited to Google Assistant. So to be honest, this is still rather expensive, and it may still fail like the last model since competition for this piece of technology is rising and the cost is key. The issue is that most consumers do not value paying a substantial quantity of money only for sound quality. That's why the teeny didn't sound is amazing. However, it sold significantly more since it was less priced. Conclusion. For Apple fans who care about sound quality, or if you simply enjoy Siri, Dolby Atmos is crystal clear, high definition, then this is the smart speaker for you. But there are many better choices from Google and Amazon for everyone else. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the new HomePod, and remember to subscribe to help this channel grow. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon.
The new HomePod.
I wanna fold myself inside.